What's going on, football family? Welcome back to Lemar's Footy Hub, your home for match previews, tactical breakdowns, football opinions, post-match reviews, and everything in between. I'm your host, Lemar, and you already know the slogan. If it's on the pitch, it's on the hub. Let's go. Today, we've got a European Classic on our hands, Arsenal versus Real Madrid. This is the Champions League quarterfinals. It's a massive, massive moment for the Gunners. The kind of night we've dreamed of for years. Let's dive in. Team news, form, tactics, key battles, and some of the stuff that we're going to try cover today. Let's start by looking at the injuries and the team news at the moment. So for Arsenal, we've got a few problems. Gabriel Jesus, Kai Havertz, Tomiyasu, Calafiori, and recently Gabriel Magalhaes got ruled out. Gabriel is out for the season. Tomiyasu, God knows when he's coming back. Calafiori is just forever getting injured. Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, he's always injured anyway. So to me, I really think Kai Havertz is the main guy that we're going to miss. Ben White started the last game, but still looked a little bit off pace, but he's still building fitness. Timber's back. Timber coming back the last game, yeah, was a big relief because after going off the game before, it wasn't looking good. But everyone was talking about Gabriel, but I was thinking Timber is a big miss, but thank God he's fit. Saka's back. I don't think he really done anything against, Everton. I don't think he done that well, but I think it was just about getting fitness. Martinelli, Odegaard and Partey, they all rested against Everton, but they came on second half apart from Partey. So that's the news for Arsenal. Now let's have a look at Real Madrid. So Real Madrid are missing Militao, Mendy, and Carvajal I think is a doubt. Courtois I heard was a doubt, but now I'm hearing he might be fit, and Ceballos is a doubt as well. Madrid aren't full strength either, so both teams are dealing with defensive injuries, to be honest. But in midfield and attack, Madrid is on another level. So next, I want to try have a look at the striker issues, because to me that's a big concern. But to be honest, recently with Gabriel going down as well, that's another concern. But let's start with the striker issue. With no Jesus or Havertz, it looks like Marino's going to start up front again. He's been scoring, but still don't fill me with a lot of optimism. I don't know, it's a tricky one there for Marino. He's been working hard, he's been moving here, there, and there, he's been scoring some quality goals, but still, I feel like we still lack. But I think mainly it's because the left wing is not really bringing much to the table. So whoever plays up front, it just feels like they're not doing enough. But let's hope he has a game of his life when it comes to the game. I don't think I waited all these years just to be here playing Real Madrid. I'm supposed to be excited, and then we've got Marino up front. I don't think that was part of the plan. I don't think that was part of the plan. I don't think that's what they meant when they say be excited, man. Jeez. Let's look at another position that could be an issue, and that is centre back. Now, Kivio has been he got man of the match the last game, but I don't think we were tested. So I wouldn't count on that one. I wouldn't let that just falsely give me hope. So I don't know. I'm not too sure about him because every time I've seen him play, like every game, he seems to have like a mistake in him. It seems like he's got something coming, and especially when players, even in that Everton game, if I can remember correctly, is it the Everton game? No, it's the Fulham game. The Fulham game when he came on, he was doing well. And then one moment, I think the ball went over. I think Traore was about to go for the ball, or Traore was going for the ball. Kivio looked like he had the advantage, and then out of nowhere, Traore just moved him out of the way and had a chance. So I don't know. It's going to be a tricky one. But Ben White, I don't think he's fully fit as well. And if you're playing in the centre back, Mbappe drifts all over the gaff. So at any moment he could just. You know what I'm saying? So I think we ain't got no choice but to play Kivio. No choice but to play him. But it is what it is. Another area for concern for me is left back. Nothing against, or not too much against MLS because he's still young and he's doing quite well. And to be honest, he's exceeded my expectations for him. Positioning sometimes could be a problem, but I don't really think it's his fault because what I notice is when Calafiori plays there, it's the same problem. When Zinchenko plays there, it's the same problem. So I think the left backs, their role makes them look like they're positionally not good. But that's not the issue, I don't think. But my issue there is him and Kivio. I've just seen whenever they play together recently, he looks a little bit shaky down that side. And normally when Gabriel is not playing with Saliba is normally on point, but we've seen Saliba in the big games. He's a little bit shaky as well, like when it comes to the Champions League last year. But let's hope this year he can be the leader. He can be the rock that we need. I mean, he can prove to the world that he's him, like we all say. But yeah, that's my 2 pence on that area. But apart from that, I'm okay with Saliba. I'm okay with Timber right back. So my answer to left back will probably be Kirantini. Sounds weird. He hasn't played for a while. I've even heard a lot of Arsenal fans calling for him, but I thought I was the only one. But he's got experience. He's got experience. And to me, that left foot, whenever he plays, whenever he comes on, the deliveries he puts in that cross, sometimes I always think if he had a hungry striker here, they can eat. They can eat. So to me, the way I'm looking at it, Tini on the left, overlaps, crosses in the box. Marino, header, 1-0. Shut up shop. Shut up shop. You hear me? Arteta is good at that anyway, so But I think he can bring a lot of attacking threat on that left side. Because when we play other left backs, normally they come in and they play. That's why, and our team is already going left, right, back, left, right, back, forward. You know what I'm saying? So it would be a good option, but I don't think he's got any chance. Next, gonna have a look at the key battles: Mbappe versus Saliba or Kivio or Ben White, whoever plays in the middle. This is as tough as it gets. One slip, one mistake, boom, Mbappe's in, and he'll punish you. Punish you. That high line. Oh, God have mercy. Hope we play. I don't think we should play a high line against this team. But if you play a high line and you make a mistake to read that, or one player keeps him on side, boom. One through ball for Modric, boom, he's in. Yeah, problems. Rodrigo versus MLS. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a real problem. Rodrigo, he's rapid, he's intelligent, he's direct, he's underrated, in my opinion. It's going to be a huge test for MLS. It's going to be one of his, not even one of, it is the biggest game of his career. So God have mercy on him. So next up, Saka versus probably Frank Garcia. This is going to be one area that Arsenal can try to shine. Let's pray Saka is fit and he's on form. He could really hurt Madrid on that side, but it all depends on his fitness, I'll say. But I think that's Arsenal's best chance on that side as always anyway. Next, we've got Partey and Rice versus Tchouaméni and Modric. I think Tchouaméni is suspended in this game. Let's just say Partey and Rice versus Modric in the midfield, whoever plays in midfield. The midfield battle could decide everything like usual. Not usual, but in most games, a lot of games is normally decided in the midfield. Rice and Partey need to dominate. They need to be strong. They need to be aggressive. They need to be smart. They need to try their best to control the tempo and keep things tight. So, yeah, let's just pray for that one. Let's have a look at Martinelli versus Vasquez. Martinelli's speed could cause chaos here. I think this is another from Saka and Martinelli. Martinelli needs to be on top form, like he was against what's the game we played 2K? Is it Fulham? I think it was against Fulham when he toasted and roasted at left back the whole game. So I think he needs to have one of them games for us to have any chance. He hasn't been that good this season, but to me, I don't even think it's this season. I think it's like 2 seasons. It's been a long time. He's a very frustrating player, in my opinion. To me, apart from the Fulham game the other day, to me, he used to just do the same thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know if he's tactical or it's him that's just going shit or what. But yeah, he needs to fix up quick. I'm trying to look at the tactical approach. Without a natural striker, Arsenal's wide play becomes very crucial. I have to rely everything on the sides, especially the fact that Merino doesn't have pace. So most of the stuff is just got to come he's got to come from the wing. And even if we're pushed up, it'll be good for Merino anyway to get him crosses in for him to just try, because he's good in the air anyway. So it'll be good for him to battle out and try and just take advantage. So Saka and Martinelli are going to need to stretch Madrid backline. And Odegaard is going to have to link play with Saka, with other players. He needs to have a top game. He needs to find them little pockets in the middle to try and do something and have some sort of effect. Because it's going to be Odegaard's back at his former club, but he hasn't been at his best. But hopefully he can play and feel like he's got a point to prove. So let's pray and hope in it. Party's got to try and just dictate the tempo from down there, from DM, ball and just spread it about. Try find Odegaard in the pocket. Declan Rice has just got to be solid and just clear everything up. The high press when it's needed, he's very good at that. So he needs to be on top form as well. Merino needs to do his best to just make sure them defenders don't have an easy day. So I think all in all, Arsenal's got to be very tight. Our concentration has to be on 100 and just do all it takes, leave it all on the line, because after Madrid, to me, the season's done. So we've got to get through to keep the season alive. Madrid, on the other hand, they will look to hit fast through Mbappe, Vinicius, and Rodrigo. Yeah, I mean, Bellingham, he can move with that ball. He can make them late runs to the box. They've got a lot of threat. And don't forget, the bench is stacked as well. Brahim Diaz is there. Gugula that can come in and cause a problem. So that attack is, you've got to be very careful, because that attack can cause a lot of problems. But at the same time, as we've seen, they can get beaten. But in the Champions League, they're a different beast. On Arsenal's bench, it's only Ranieri that I can actually look at and think, yeah, he can do something. Apart from that, he's looking really thin. I just thought about more attacking concerns. One of the issues in recent games, or not even recent games, I think the whole season, to be honest, in my opinion, I think Arsenal creativity has been a real problem, a big problem. I don't know if it's tactically because of the way we play, or the players ain't got freedom, or his confidence, or everything goes through Odegaard, and because he's been on poor form, so everything just mash up. But yeah, the creativity is really lacking. You see these crosses, set pieces, which might be important in this game, but we haven't scored a set piece goal. We don't score them like we used to before, so I don't think that's a real threat like that. But let's hope it will be. Especially the fact that Gabriel's out and he's one of our best when it comes to set pieces. Saka and Martinelli need to be brave and take on players. We have to try something different, or otherwise Madrid will punish us for being predictable. So, and we've drawn a lot of games this year, but the firepower of Madrid, yeah. If we don't take our chances, if we don't be brave, if we don't follow the plan, Yeah, they'll punish us. Let's have a look at the managers. We've got the big boss Carlo, school Ancelotti, Champions League winner, La Liga winner, Club World Cup winner, Super Cup winner. He's done it all, and he's done it recently as well. So, and he doesn't really care about defending. He does whatever it takes to win a game. If he sees something is changing, he'll change it. If he feels like he needs to defend, he'll defend. If he needs to do low block, if he needs to push up, and I think he gives the players the freedom to just express themselves. And when they've got that quality up there, I think they all enjoy it as well. So yeah, it makes it easier for him. And then we've got Mikel Arteta. He's got FA Cup, Community. I say Community Shield. He's building something, but this is the biggest test of his career so far. Can he out tactic the big boss? We'll soon find out. Let's hope and pray. Look, let's be honest now. Arsenal are underdogs. To me, Arsenal are clear underdogs. Even if Havertz was here, even if Calafiori was here, even if we didn't have the injury, Arsenal would have been underdogs just because of Madrid's experience. You've seen them do it over and over and over again, even when they don't look convincing. They have the quality in attack and they've got depth off the bench. If Arsenal pull this off, it'll be one of the greatest nights in club history, especially in the Emirates. It will take a lot of courage. It will take discipline. And yeah, it will take a whole lot of praying and miracle. But this is football. And sometimes miracles can happen. Anything's possible. Well, that's it from me. That's it for today. If you've enjoyed the breakdown, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell. We'll get back later to try and do, or tomorrow morning to try and do a post-match review, no matter the result, win, lose, or draw. And don't forget the motto. If it's on the pitch, it's on the hub. I'm Lemar, and I'll catch you after the final whistle. Let's hope the Gunners give us something to believe in. Come on, boys. Come on, you Gunners. Let's end it with this. I'm out. Go on again. Skibbity bop bop bop. Vroom.